Weekend, Detroit going out to Philadelphia. This is a Dan Campbell. Take him to the deep, dark abyss. The Lions can beat you in a multitude of ways, offensively through the run game. One of the best play-action teams in the NFL. I got the Detroit Lions whooping the Philadelphia Eagles by double digits.
Put a whooping.
Put a whooping on them.
Wow. Billy Bob.
It's busy in Philly
Corporate Willie, shout out Solitaire.
Corporate Willie, shout out Solitaire, Dan. Stop that, okay? Thinking on the Eagles. A.J. Brown is venting about his role in the offense. Yesterday's video surfaced of Brown appearing with streamer Janky Rondo. Rondo reference. At one point, the gamer asked Brown if everything was going well. He responded with the quote, "I mean, no, where have you been? Family is good, everything else is good. It's a bleep show." Well, take a listen.
In that moment where I'm just talking to my friend, having fun with my friend, I'm not apologizing for that. Like I said, because if you have eyes, you can see that. And so, like, it's not that I was throwing anybody on the bus. I'm literally trying to laugh through this though. Like, but I'm trying to make fun of the situation and to try to get through it. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. It's not about we're not winning or I don't care about winning. All I care about is stats. No, it's been week after week sometimes we're not contributing. We're not doing our job on offense. So you can't just keep slapping the Band-Aid over that and if you expect to win late in the year and you think you're going to go to it at the end of the year. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, last year what it was, thank you for the ring, but it's a new season. They adapted. We have to adapt and we have to continue to, like, get better and try to find new ways.
All right, Andrew Hawkins, you're our resident wide receiver on set. Do the Eagles have an A.J. Brown problem?
Absolutely not. Like, you don't want your leaders thinking that way? That you don't want to put a Band-Aid on something just because it's working now, but you know there's issues, you don't want it to be as best as it could be? That should be what you want out of a leader. Is that not the case?
Oh,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I think about it
I would say as long as he's doing that privately with the team as well, on top publicly. Just because if you're going to be the guy that's giving sound bites each and every week and it's public and everybody's having to answer at these pressers for a lot of the things that feels like is going on internally, if you're A.J. Brown, a captain of the football team and a leader in the locker room, if you feel that way and you're saying that publicly on why you're frustrated, I'm hoping you're pressing the team and challenging the team internally as well. Because then when they hear it echoed publicly, they know nothing's really, this is just our leader speaking on everything he's told us.
Yeah.
The thing that he said is true. Like, the way they're playing on offense is not sustainable in order to win another Super Bowl. That is absolutely true. I agree with what you said. Like, if you're AJ and you're a captain, that has to be a conversation that takes place privately, and then if it keeps going a certain way, then it can go public. My problem with this is you have so many stars on that team. You have Smith, you have Saquon, Goddard, and I mean, nobody has the numbers they want this year. And AJ just seems the one we happen to be seeing this desk every single week and talking about. I like my wide receiver to have a little diva in them. I like him to be like, hey, I need the ball a little bit. I like that. But at some point, especially we're getting in the middle of November, December, it's like, the biggest thing is winning. And at the end of the day, at all costs, if your score is just a little bit higher than the other, that's really all that matters.
We have what might be the best weekend of the NFL season upon us. The best slate of games. We got the Rams and the Seahawks. We got the Buccaneers and the Bills. We got the Eagles and the Lions. We've got MVP candidates in this league. Matthew Stafford, Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Patrick Mahomes. And yet, somehow, A.J. Brown, who's a great receiver, who had 2 catches for 13 yards on Monday night, he's morphed into the individual version of the Dallas Cowboys, where somehow we're leading the show with A.J. Brown every single week. How did that happen?
It's called chess.
Because A.J. Brown should never have 2 catches for 13 yards in any NFL game.
I totally disagree with that. Like, first of all, Green Bay defensively gives up the least amount of big plays in football, by far. So, like, having a reaction to Philly's pass game or explosive pass game or AJ's production coming off of that game is silly. I'd be surprised if AJ doesn't have 6, 7, 8 catches this week against Detroit, who's going to play it very differently. This is why 4 weeks ago, I was like, AJ's going to want to get traded. And everyone lost their mind. It's obvious AJ doesn't want to be there right now, okay? That doesn't mean that they can't win the Super Bowl. It doesn't mean that A.J. Brown's still not going to be a massive part of them trying to get back. But the reality is this. A.J.'s getting the ball thrown to him at the same rate as he was last year. Same rate. It's just not happening at the same level.
But he wasn't on with Janky Rondo last year.
But because last year this offense was unstoppable. They were doing whatever they wanted all the time. They were breaking historical records in the run game. So it wasn't this conversation. If Jalen Hurts said this, would anyone be making a big deal out of it?
No.
Why? Because he's the quarterback? Because Jalen's allowed to tell
I
the
don't
truth
mind
and
the
not
locker
AJ?
room. It's more the going on the Twitch stream the night after the game when.
But we can make that a big deal or we can't. AJ Brown was on Twitch stream and guys, he told the truth. The offense hasn't been dominant this year.
No.
It's been good enough. Is it good enough to beat the Rams when it's win or go home? No.
No.
Is it good enough to beat Seattle when it's win or go home? No. You guys are right. He's telling the truth. It's good enough in October and November. It's not going to be good enough in November, December, January.
But
it's just not.
what's confusing and surprising too is this team has won so many games, but at the same time feels so dysfunctional at the same time. With all these bites that come out each and every week.
Well, dysfunctional in what regard? And is the dysfunction leading to losses?
It hasn't yet. It hasn't yet. Offense has been inconsistent. They have not.
Let me ask you this.
They've lost twice. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, but it hasn't yet. But there's still this feeling. So I'll give you an example. There's this. Have you read the book 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership? There's a law in there. It's called Law of the Inner Circle. Stick with me here.
Yep.
Your team is either going to be your greatest asset or your greatest liability. And I'll give you a couple examples. The Chiefs last year, when they're winning these one-score games, or the question marks that they've had with injuries, they're 5-4 right now, but it's always this team that can come back into the fold at any moment because this is a team culturally and leadership-wise that can recenter every week. Lions, too, the play color changed last week. That wasn't a massive story. They took an ass whooping in week 1 against the Packers, and there was a lot of quick one, but it's a football team that can recenter and show their identity because their team, everybody in that building is their greatest asset.
Yes.
Where it feels like the Eagles, at times with the locker room and the players, it feels like there's a liability waiting to happen, Danny-O.
I feel like the opposite. Has this organization and this coach and quarterback not proven to us that they can handle it? That they can handle all the noise and all the distraction?
They have proven it, but that's kind of A.J. Brown's point. It's like, it shouldn't be every time we're in dire constraints, we have to pull this thing up. Like, we have to get this consistently where that it's flowing the whole way through. Because when you play the good teams, you're not going to be able to just turn that on. For A.J. Brown, to your point about how he played last year or how many times he was targeted, this is a guy that was on track for a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
And that is not the trajectory he's on. And I'm going to pull a graphic here because this is why he would be upset. Okay? Where A.J. Brown sits receiving-wise in the league versus where Andrew Hawkins sat in 2014. I want you to, like, seriously, we were talking about the level, and it's not about just being individual, like, oh, he's not this, he's not that. What it is this is an asset that does make your team better.
I think we see it the same way. I think we're sitting there saying this is a guy that is highly successful, highly competitive, and he wants both of it.
We're all agreeing. We're talking very loud.
Taylor, you played.
And
you
he has
played
the
with
suit
him.
on.
Yeah.
So he's bringing his A-game debate.
I want to get signed.
He's reading.
Have you read this book?
He hasn't read in 20 years. He put the suit on, and all of a sudden he's cool.
We usually get coach hunting season right around Thanksgiving. Hunting season started early this year. Brian Daboll this week, Brian Callahan earlier in the year. Now you're starting to hear the